gotta admit, I don't have many files on David and Rosalind talking about their pre-Raider days, so this will be pretty interesting. I'll just give it a quick listen. Yep, sounds like David all right. Ruthless even then. Getting back to business, a little slice and dice, some audio love, and voila! Mission accomplished. All you gotta do now is take a quick trip to the nearby relay tower and set up a new transmitter to get this bad boy broadcasting. Oh yeah, I heard that old Duchess lady's radio signal start up a while back. I should have known that was you. Here's the program you'll need to run at the relay tower. Just load it up and follow directions. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this, really. And here, as a token of my gratitude, you can have this old holotape back as a souvenir.
Remote transmitter connected. Beginning recorded message loop.
Hey, mate. Listen up. I'm David fucking Thorpe. Get your ass over here. Top of the world is where it's at. Mezzanine. It's time to negotiate. Or I will kill every last one of you. Hey, mate. Listen up.
Broadcast loop confirmed. Congratulations. Your transmitter is now connected.
Is that great or what? Anyway, confession time. Sure, I could have got Meg out here lick these lit. I mean, don't get me wrong, she really ain't my biggest fan, but believe me, this broadcast, way more fun. Now, you probably want to haul ass back to the mez, because something down there's making all the racket, and you're gonna want that place nice and tidy for when Meg shows up.
is this? Where's Thorpe? You got that old diaper pail on your side? So who the hell are you? Don't tell me you're one of those worthless settlers. Holy shit, a vault dweller! Even better. You come scurrying out of your little cubby hole and you think you can start making demands? Think again. David's trophy, huh? Wow, you must be dead. A turned tail if you've managed to get your hands on it. Huh. I take it this means you recognize me as leader around here. Smart. Looks like you got yourself a brain after all. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll spare you a minute to tell me what you want before I get back to retaking Appalachia. You don't get to talk to me about that. We lost everything to that disease while you were all sitting pretty underground. Inoculation? That's just some bullshit the responders made up to sucker the weak out of their supplies. Didn't fall for it then? Sure as shit ain't falling for it now. Efficacy, huh? Maybe you do know what you're talking about, but I don't know. I got my own straight-line solution. Kill 'em all. Got a raid against a group of Scorch going down right now. Why don't you head on over? See a real plan in action. What are you talking about? Yeah, so we might lose a couple people. So what? We got numbers. Oh, I'll take that bet. You'll see. We're back. We ain't gonna let anyone stand in our way. Head out to their location and find Aldrich. Tell him I sent you. Once you got it all wrapped up, head back to our base. It's the crater. Built out of that old space station. Believe me, you can't miss it.
Never believe it when someone says it's a quick job. The only quick job is when you kill first and ask questions later. And that's not Meg's way. you ain't with us, you better watch your back. Back off.
Appalachia, look who finally showed up. Where's Aldridge?
Never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.
Shit. Aldridge was one of the best. And the Scorch wiped out that whole team? I wouldn't believe it, but he was late reporting back. Thought for sure Aldridge and his crew would have beaten him. Never would have imagined they'd end up like one of those things. As much as I hate to believe it, you're right. And besides, I made a deal. I'll make the announcement. You hold up your end of the bargain. Be seeing you real soon, 7-6.
Stupid man. Always speaking in riddles.
I think it's time to pay those settlers a visit. Can't let them miss me too much.
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
Grown-ups are okay, but I wish there were more kids around. Yeah, we play lots of games, but she's not always good at the games. Maybe because she's so big? Sometimes I hide and she tries to find me, but she never can and I just get bored and come out. It would be more fun if there was another kid like me. Yeah, if you don't get killed first.
Hope Rose didn't give you any trouble. Well, more trouble than she typically is. Are the Raiders convinced they need our help? Good. I knew I could count on you. I've been looking into where we can mass-produce the inoculation. Some of the obvious choices are messy, but if you just sit back and ask yourself, who could have manufactured a lot of specially formulated liquid in sterile packaging, it becomes obvious. Exactly. Great minds, huh? The local plant even has all the equipment to make experimental beverages. Perfect for us hacking in the inoculation. The current occupants were giving me some trouble, though. I could use your help on this one. Meet you there?
Level 2 nuclear alert. Repeat, this is a Level 2 nuclear alert. The Poseidon Energy Plant WV-06 has suffered a critical failure. Hazmat teams are en route. Please remain indoors and await further instructions.
Keep an eye out. All kinds of things make their home in these old factories. This is it. We need to get the power up and running and reformulate the machines for the inoculation. Fire everything up and try not to get killed. Nuka-Cola. Kinda makes you thirsty being around all this branding, doesn't it? technically makes you Nuka-Cola's newest flavor. Actually, maybe don't think about that too much. That's it! Now we just need to manufacture the formula. I'm sorry. I just can't help but wonder what it was like to actually work here. I mean, can you believe this? That's it! Freedom from the plague in a bottle. While you're handing those out, I'll start organizing things here and get a plan in place to get more to whomever needs them. Meet me back in Sutton when you're done.
Still waiting on that inoculation you promised. What's this? Nuka-Cola? Nice looking label, I guess. What gives? Well, I guess I should be impressed if you went to all the trouble of making it easy to take. Still don't know what to think of you, Vault Dweller. But, well, saving us from your plague is a good start. You watch out for you and yours out there.
Always speaking in riddles.
Hope you're here with the delivery, 7-6. Patience ain't exactly my strong suit. This is the inoculation you promised? Bottles of Nuka? You best start talking, 7-6.
Is that no, couldn't be.
Clearly. And you can spare me the details. Wouldn't want you to hurt that brain of yours trying to use all the fancy words. I'll make sure it gets distributed. Looks like you're off the hook, 7-6. See you around.
Never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.
Is it done? Do they have the inoculation? What a relief, huh? We'll get shipments up and running in case that first batch wasn't enough. Look, I know you're doing more than your fair share of the work. Don't think I didn't notice. Thank you. Now that one crisis is over, it's time we start working on that mystery in the mountains. Have you heard the latest? Wise ass. It's a vault, okay? Vault 79. We don't have a way in, but I think I have a plan to at least find out what's inside. Every student who graduates Vault Tech University has a story about the restricted wing, where all the higher-ups would have their meetings. And not just stuffy professors and their Mr. Handy assistants. I mean sit-downs with government officials, the military. Right. Anyway, I'll meet you there.
Thanks, son, for letting me crash here for a bit. much. So quickly. Just taking it all in.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated, Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours. The Overseer mentioned there would be more people coming. Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have Vault-Tec University credentials. Faculty and staff determine who goes where in this university, not former students.
I might be the only human being connected to this place that's still alive. My authority doesn't override yours?
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your Overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me. There is one thing I need. A new graduating class. Unfortunately, your Overseer has already passed the final exam, but you could take it.
You mean the vault simulation? That's ridiculous. All the professors are gone. The vaults have already been assigned.
My programming dictates that this university's purpose is to produce graduates, and I intend to follow the rules. Unlike some people, the simulation will be run by the Mr. Handy janitorial staff. It is an experimental protocol, but you will find they are more than up to the task. Glad we agree. In this test scenario, your vault has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill you in on the details. Good luck.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
Hostile. Violence will not be tolerated.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. There was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads. That's not the worst of it. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye. No. There's no evidence, no weapon, not one speck of blood. I'm at a loss, Overseer. Need you to make sense of all this. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'll be here if you need me, Overseer.
Stella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough right away so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is going to get us. At least the vault will be safe.
Did you have a question, Overseer? You found her? Poor lass. I'm guessing she didn't make it. Let's take a listen then. So she wasn't murdered. She was trying to save Kellerman. Two of them ended up saving us all. This is big news, Overseer. We take this to Brass and Loris, it could end the infighting for good. At once, Overseer! Everyone gather in the common area. We have an important announcement from the Overseer.
Hold it right there. Violence will not be tolerated.
What's this about, Robinson? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in jail.
That's enough! The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They work together? Medical and engineering?
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran off to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the Overseer's authority?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Good job. That's a solution any Overseer should be proud for getting to. Everyone learns we have to work together.
It appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of you. You passed. Hooray. Your success is simply a reminder of the appalling standards I must now deal with. You are lucky. We grade on a curve. You are now an official graduate of Voltech University, entitled to access to the restricted wing. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe will have what you are looking for.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bod.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better.
Intruder, identify yourself. Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone commencing.
Here. This has to be. Let's see what they left behind.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security. Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion-powered generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is going to be a challenge, let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals? Exactly. No more barter or wild, unregulated proxies. It won't happen overnight, but one day we could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws. A government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. To see that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Not my first pick, but it's hard to argue with your point. Do me a favor. Talk to them both. Get all the options on the table.
I told those scavengers to hand it over. Not my fault they didn't want to listen.
Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. That tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it. Well, if that don't pique my interest, please, go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79? This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me?
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
You ain't wrong. Getting into one of them vaults sure would set us up for a while.
Scorch better watch out now that I drank that inoculation shit.
Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6.
They can still kill you, you know. The hell? Shh, you
Ah.
drink that nasty crap for nothing?
That guy in the first
Oh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here.
I got my own problems too.
All right. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig?
I got my own problems too.
Peachy. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, then do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig? Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Just try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig?
Stupid man. Always speaking in riddles.
like you've seen some shit. I need to set up my radio someplace where I can talk freely, openly. All I want to do is get out of this place, get my radio set up somewhere, and talk about the world, how it is now. You get me? You have? Well, I bet you didn't see stuff while just hanging out in town, did you? No, you went out there in the world. You did stuff. Look, I got this dream. It eats me up inside. I've been traveling with this crowd for a while, and well, I need to get away. You feel me? Well, don't get me wrong. I still want to stop by and hang out with them, see the sights, but I need quiet, calm. I need to hear the world. I got a radio. I know some people. Got a buddy here in Crater, a hunter pal out in Foundation. Know some people all over. I know people, man. Jeez, dang it. I don't have that much. But, hey, tell you what. I know people who know things. I can tell you where to find valuables, find missing people, or maybe kill things. Those things have bounties sometimes. I can definitely find you at least something every day. Something worth your time. Is that okay? Please say yes. Yes! My life is really turning around. Everybody on the radio is gonna be so impressed!
Man, always speaking in riddles.
Listen, you see anything weird? You gotta dial it into the network. Let us know.
Think it's time to pay those settlers a
Of course,
visit.
better watch out now that I drank that inoculation shit.
I got my own.
I'm gonna tear them to pieces and they can't do nothing about it.
Drink didn't make you invincible, you idiot.
You're the new gal, aren't you? I see.
The hell? You see I drink that nasty crap for nothing?
I'm saying you're an idiot, idiot.
So much work to do. Do I get any thanks? I could use more.
Stupid man. Always speaking in riddles. Is that a... Nah, couldn't be. What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
Back again? Still haven't seen Lou, if that's what you're here for. Did you go into my lab and hack into my terminal? That was private! I knew you were nothing but trouble. I should shoot you right where you stand. Okay. You got me. I confess. I intentionally misled you. But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now, and this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual, like something was weighing heavy on his mind. Dead too. Nothing I'm aware of. Nothing truly bad ever seems to happen to him. In fact, if I was still a religious man, I would say God watches over him and has special plans for Lou here on this earth. Lou's one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old and still fit as a fiddle. Sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man. But not Lou. Indeed, no lies. Just last month, a death claw set upon his raiding party. This thing rips through every one of them. But when it gets to Lou, it takes a sniff at him and goes on its merry way. Maybe it didn't like the smell of ghoul. Or maybe it's something else. Whatever the case, the man's lucky to be alive. Not exactly. But I did send out a friend of mine to go find him, just before you showed up. She's a tracker. Best I've ever known. Unfortunately, she hasn't come back yet. Might be she's having trouble getting Lou to see eye to eye. My friend's not the best conversationalist, and Lou's stubborn. Maybe you can go and mediate. Talk some sense into old Lou. Oh, right. Pardon me. Since my tracker buddy went off alone, I rigged up a tracking beacon I could use to find her, just in case she ran into trouble and, wasn't able to make it back. I don't think that's the case here, but fair warning, this might lead you to a dead end. In this case, I'm sorry. You can use your Pip-Boy to track the beacon's radio signal. The closer you are, the more it will ping. It should get you to where you need to be. Good luck. And, I hope Lou's okay when you find him.
I got my own problems to worry about.
You want something, you take it. It's the only way to live.
Watch out now that I drank that inoculation shit. I'm gonna tear them to pieces and they can't do nothing about it. Drink didn't make you invincible, you idiots. They can still kill you, you know.
Sorry for trying to hide information from you. That like the right thing to do.
better loot around here. I'm tired of the same shit.
soon, but this requires a point of reference. 3, actually. We are transmitting the location of the site we wish to survey. Go there and activate the designated points. Once the signal is received on our end, we'll have the Kovac drop off a little present. That is all.
Hello? I was not expecting anyone. Yes, I am Weasel. Blue is deep inside the mine, but he does not want to be found, and it is dangerous to go alone. We can find him together. You lead. I will follow.
I ain't interested in whatever you got. I ain't got nothing of value, so piss off. This better be good. No thanks. Now get out of here. Don't want yous buried near me. If I don't have no choice, then fine. Ain't up for discussion. You die. It's on you now. Talking's over.
No way forward. Lou should be tight. But come look at this. Over here. I have an idea. It looks like there is a way through. We could exclaim, expose, destroy it with Big Boom and go to the other side. I have done this kind of work with Lou before. Stand back. I will set up the Big Boom. Stand back, or you will die.
So, you think you're all sneaking that? Well, you're not, Jagoff. I see yins. Okay, I'm listening. You gone through all the trouble not to get here. Lord, after stop an old man from off himself. What do you want? I get you, but I got a good reason to do what I'm doing. In case it ain't obvious, I'm one of them rad-soaked ghouls. Been that way going on 25 years. Ain't no way to live. Killing myself's the only way to keep people safe. Of course, that's harder than you'd think. Says you. Yins ain't chock full of radiation. Still got skin in the right places. No worries about losing what makes you human. And not being able to stop yourself from killing those that matter to you. That's why this is the only way. Besides, I'm old. I was old when I came down with this. I ain't showing any signs of slowing down that. I'm real tired of this. It's too much. I'm done. Not yet. How do you think those spherules get that way? All I know is I can't be around people when that happens. Best to seal myself away. I only run across a few others like me. They were all worried about the same. What if? No one's got any idea. Ain't exactly a doctor around who knows how this all works. So yeah, maybe I'm fine. Maybe I live another 100 years and not nothing goes sideways. But you seen all them fears out there. Way more of them than there is like us. I don't want to take no chances. This unnatural walking corpse of a body. It ain't no way to live. Say I go back with you to hell. What happens if I change for the worse and end up killing others? And what happens if people have trouble putting me down? So I end up killing them all. What then? Yeah, well, I don't like taking chances. That's why I work with explosives. So, here's the deal. If I do this job for you, you gotta help me off myself after it's done. It's gotta be you. I don't want nobody else knowing about this. Good enough. I can always come back here and do what I was gonna do anyway. Remember, not a word to the others about what I was out here doing or why. Not even Fisher. Don't want him thinking less of me. And I don't want to cause anyone fright. Now, let's hear about this job. Yins want to blast our way into a vault? Sounds crazy, but I can do it. I'm in. You go on ahead back to Crater. I gotta get things in order around here, so nothing happens to it while I'm gone. Meet you there. Just because I said I helped Nat, don't mean I'm happy about it.
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
Your overseer came A76. Took you long enough to come back. You get Lou on board with the plan? Wait, hold up. You saying Lou's suicidal? To hell with that noise. Lou's a good man. Me and him gotta have a little heart-to-heart. See if I can't get him back on track and help him out of his funk, you know? I knew a lot of people chose to end it all after the war. My own mother was in that boat. World's a depressing place now. But we gotta survive. That's what people do. And those that do gonna be stronger than anyone come before us, dig? Anyway, Lou's always been a grumpy-ass cat, but never pegged him for suicidal. Guess you never know. I'll make sure he gets help. Thanks. That's ridiculous. We never seen a ghoul go feral. We wouldn't have kept him around if we was worried about that. Look, I'll talk to him, alright? You focus on the vault job, you dig? Alright, so I've been thinking about those plans. Place is secure as hell. Once Lou gets us inside, I'm sure we're gonna meet resistance. They ain't gonna just bowl over and let us loot, so we're gonna need the big guns. For that, we need Gale. Gale's the big green mutant gal you may have seen around, always hanging out with her little girl, Ra-Ra. Ever since Ra-Ra met up with Gale in the wilderness, they've been impossible to separate. So, just saying, you may have to convince Ra-Ra to let Gale come with us. Good luck, 7-6. If I hear any complaints on that Nuka, I'm sending them your way.
Always speaking of riddles.
Rara better be okay!
The Scorch better watch out now that I drank that inoculation shit. I'm gonna tear...
Stay.
I dreamed of the Mothman the other night. I think it was a dream, anyway.
I heard something interesting on the radio. If you got to see that you've set up my radio, so I can get started. I already have one tip that I picked up before I left Crater. But first, let me explain what I can do for you, since I'm staying here and all. I'm, gonna let you in on the real Appalachian, my friend. You lucked out because I'm part of a secret network that monitors unusual things, and we track them down. And I'm gonna slide some of that information your way. No way. Sorry, friend. It's a selective group of like-minded individuals, and it takes years to build up their trust. I picked this one up from the network before leaving Crater. Thought it would be a good one for you to chomp down on first. There's apparently a broken device out there that could be helpful for the network if we can fix it up. I know where it is. I just need you to pick it up. Swell! Once you've dealt with that, I'll start giving you regular tips from the network. Should be pretty rad. Good luck out there, friendo. If you can't do it right now, then just swing by another time. I'll keep tabs on it for you.
They don't want to help. Maybe I make them help. But how? Gale needs help. No time to waste making talks with newbies. Go away, stupid human! Who you call oath, stupid human? You right. Gale is big. Gale also strong and could crush your bones. Easy, like breaking twigs. You just like the others. No one actually want to help Gale. No one have time, but Gale know they have time. They see Gale angry. They stay away. Ignore Gale. I say help. They say Gale can help self. But they no listen. Gale don't want to crush humans, but will soon if no one help. Then they listen maybe. Maybe not, but it make Gale feel better and send message to others. I explain problem. I say she gone. They no understand. They say calm down, stop yelling, don't throw things, stop breaking arm, but no one listens. No one helps. Someone say maybe Gale is just hungry. So they give meat. Gale no want meat. Not now. Not while Gale need help. It make Gale want to scream. Oh! Finally, someone listen to Gale. This is good. You will help Gale find her. Rah-rah! Gale's little Rara is in danger! Rara is precious, little human girl. Gale met Rara years ago. Rara was alone. Gale was alone. Now Rara and Gale are together. Rara take care of Gale. Gale take care of Rara. Rara is what matters most to Gale. Rara went into pipe at big steel place, but Gale too big, so Gale need you to go after Rara. Gale waited and called to Rara, but Rara did not come back, so Gale is worried. Gale come back for help, to get human to go in pipe, to get Rara, but no one listened to Gale until you. Now you go to pipe and go get Rara out. Easy for someone small and weak like you. Good. One more thing. If you be nice to Rara and she like you, she will be good and helpful. If she don't like you, she make things hard for you. Rara loves Gale, so life is easy. You are stranger though, so keep in mind. Now go! Hurry! No time to wander wasteland, doing stupid things while little child is in trouble. So many humans around. Makes head hurt.
Grab a trusted buddy to help you out with this. I mean, if you can trust anyone quiet about the network. Listening is the key to life. After
Area secure. Hold.
Oh, good. It's safe. You're the outsider that was talking to Meg. Did you kill the Robos? I couldn't get out because the Robos wanted to kill me. Did you kill them? Good. Where's Gail? I want to see her. Is she with you? Why didn't Gail come for me? Why did she send you? You're not big. Like, boring and weak. Oh, okay. But Gail would help me find Bunabun first. Are you gonna do that? I'll leave until I find Bunabun. There's more Robos, and I can't do it myself. I tried, but then the Robos got mad and tried to get me. I don't know. Are you sure you can do it? Gail is big and nice and great and strong, and you're... you. Yay! I knew you'd help. I'm coming to save you, Bunabun. We're gonna find my Bunabun. Maybe we'll also find a gun. We'll kill some Robos. Shoot, shoot, shoot! And don't eat stuff that makes you toot. What's wrong? Why can't we just go in the door? Is it locked forever? Oh, what if I go through that vent over there and go into the room? I did that before once. Not here, in other places. Except this one time I did it and the vent fell when I was crawling in it and everyone thought I was hurt. But I wasn't. You worry too much. Dangerous is my middle name. Actually, I don't know what my middle name is, so now it's Dangerous. Now I just need a last name. What's this one do? That was funny. I pressed the button and more robots exciting to play with you, and then you killed them. But why not? I guess so. I do want to find Bunabun. I can maybe come back here with Gale later and she'll let me press all the buttons I want. Sorry, I keep forgetting you're not Gale. She would have thought it was fun. She likes killing robos. She can take care of anything. I'll be more careful. Oh, I heard the thing. The animal in the vent over there. I think it still has Bunabun. I'm going after it. So I needed to take a break. Hey, also, do you have anything to eat? I'm starving! I hope it's something tasty! animal poops in there, so I think I'm going the right way. It was really stinky, though, so I needed some fresh air. I'll go back in there to keep looking for Bun-a-Bun the Bun-Bun, if you keep looking out here. Can I? You don't have to ask me a billion times. You're helping me with what I want, so I can help you get stuff you want, too. Gonna get some cool stuff for my new friend. Then we're gonna kill some robos and get my money. While you're playing with that old thing, I'm gonna go back into the vent and I'm gonna follow those stinky poops till they lead me to Bun-a-Bun. See ya! fun! I was only a little scared, but not really. If you tell Gail, just say I had fun, okay? I know. But you helped kill the shooty things for me, so thank you. Oh, so there was an old skeleton in the vents? He had a key and a piece of paper with something on it. Take a look. I'm gonna get back inside and try to find my bun though. Bye! Robo. Oh, at first he was all beep boop, I'm going to kill you, America, or whatever that is. Brap, brap. And then you were all, no way, smack Oh, and then it was like... Kaboom! Then you got Bunabun, and now we can go back and see Gale. I like the part where the Robo got all mad and was shooting everywhere, even though it was scary. And the part where he went all kaboom and blew up. I don't know. I just picked it up along the way. There was a lot of weird stuff in the vents, but now it's all gone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! You're almost as nice as Gale. I hope you stay with us at the crater. You can even sleep with us in Gale's bed if you get scared at night. Only if I have to. You weren't very nice to me. But if Gale wants to go, I'll go. Anyway, I'm going back to her now. So, bye, Buttface! I missed you, Bunabun. You're the best Bun Bun.